Kia ora Illuminates, welcome back to our channel. Today we have Keiji back with us through Discord. Welcome back, Keiji.
Yeah, happy to be back here. Thanks, Tai.
We have been introduced to rotation with set 9 Fabled, but we have set 10 coming very soon, and it's called Whispers in the Well.
Whispers in the Well, right. What a mysterious title.
Yes, and it looks like Ursa is back.
At some point, yes, I saw her on Amethyst card. Yeah.
Yes. So, this is the Ursa's return, I think.
Actual return. From this set, two franchises just joined to Lorcana. One franchise named Gargoyles, and another one is Black Cauldron.
It's always really cool to get more franchise added to the Lorcana family. Unfortunately, KJ and I'm actually not familiar with the both. But I believe Jesse is really into Gargoyles.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look on Disney Plus channel to see that, what's the storyline and how they merge into this Lorcana world.
I've started watching a couple of episodes on Gargoyles and then also watched Black Cauldron to try to catch up. So I'm ready for the set. But yeah, I can see a couple of references already, which is very cool to see.
We have two new keywords in this set 10. One is alert and another one is the boost. So what type of the ability, why it's so-called alert, Tai?
So alert so far from the card list that we have seen, we have been able to see it in Sapphire and Steel so far. Obviously keywords in Lorcana previously is like evasive, ward, bodyguard, those kind of keywords that brings character some characteristics on top of the stats that they already got, and cards that basically have alert can challenge as if they had evasive. So they don't gain evasive themselves, but they are able to challenge evasive characters.
Their ability itself was already seen in their previous set, but they made it as a keyword from now on. So literally, they are not evasive character at all. From now on, most of the character will have the alert instead of the evasive on your turn.
Yeah, it seems like almost to avoid the Dumbo draw effect, because obviously if they were previously done, then they would just gain evasive on your turn. Like the genie that we have seen play at the moment does exactly the same, so as Mr. Smee, but these guys won't do the same. They can only challenge the evasive characters, like if they had an evasive, but they don't have evasive. So it almost feels like it's just avoiding the Dumbo draw, possibly, that we are currently seeing a lot in the meta.
True. I mean, it's reasonable to have the new keyword, and also it can be try to avoid the confusion when you are just start playing Lorcana, and how the evasive work is one of the not too challenging, but it's a bit complicated process to resolve. So there's this alert that make it as a keyword is actually effective to learn how to play Lorcana, I believe.
Okay, Keiji, do you mind explaining the new keyword boost?
Almost all 6 colors, the new characters and also our familiar characters have this keyword. So the boost is once during your turn, you may pay extra cost to put the top card of your deck face down under that character. So the card says boost 2, you can pay 2 ink to put the top of the card on your deck underneath. For instance, here's a skull, eerie prepared. The card says a boost 2, and whenever your turn, and the timing is up to you, but you can pay 2 ink to put the cards from your deck. It will give you some ability or some advantages, and we are not sure, it could be avoid some disadvantages in the future. For now, as far as we confirmed, most of those cards have the boost, have extra ability when they have the card underneath of them. But at some point, I think they're gonna use this mechanism for another season or different season, maybe 2 expansions after they will reintroduce the boost again. Apparently, this is a kind of the extra ability which never exists in Lorcana, but we could see that from another board game or some card games.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost opposite of shift, because you're not putting card on top, you're putting card underneath to gain extra ability for it. It's pretty cool. I think previously for Lorcana, for us, we are trying to play to the curve and then use much ink as possible on your turn to obviously play actions, items, and characters. But yes, you are doing similar thing, I guess, in a way, but with your leftover ink, you might be able to gain the boost advantage as well, which might be really cool to see what sort of curves they are in the future. Okay, so from Whispers in the Well, we are introduced to 2 new keywords, which is very cool, and I think it's pretty refreshing because I don't think Lorcana has actually added many features after the Vanish was introduced in Reign of Jafar with the dueling colors cards after Arcasia's Island as well. So it's cool to get fresh new elements to the game, and we'll love to see how it's gonna affect the meta as well. With those 2 new additions from the set, we are also confirmed that we are getting reprints still. Obviously with the Fabled, we were rotated into the new meta format for Core Constructed. With Whispers in the Well as well, we are also getting a bunch of reprint cards again. So we have the Dragonfire, and also what we know so far, Mickey Mouse Detective is coming back into the rotation, which is kind of cool to see, I guess.
I think it's better to bring those cards back because some of the cards actually we were missing. But since both of those cards were printed in between first chapter to Series Return, there were the cards. These days, especially in set 10, not only just the new mechanism or the new keywords, card itself was actually improved. The power itself getting really enhanced. We have like a more reprinted, it can make the set actually balanced. Not only just flooded, overpowered cards in this set, but like we can see familiar cards such as Dragonfire. It's because Dragonfire is kind of phenomenal.
Simple one-to-one.
Banish characters. And it's quite effective. It's because like the new keyword, the boost, is actually spending, like consuming the ink, and also like using additional cards, unknown cards from your deck. So the simple banish card is actually still effective. As far as I saw, Fable was half reprinted set, so like it's reintroduced of the new chapter. Power was like really balanced for the beginning of the new rotation sceneries. However, that what I can see so far, all the cards are actually really improved. 1 inkable drops and 2 uninkable drops. Those are like really bottomed up.
The power creep has happened.
Yep, you can see a lot of excitement on the earlier stage of the game, and turn 1 drop, like we have so many options now. At the same time, it's challenging, but also it's really fun to build the deck with surprisingly like a lot of the options.
Let's talk about the couple of the cards that has been revealed so far. Obviously, we are still a little bit away from the launch date, so we haven't got the full card list just yet. We will be releasing another video on it when we have the full card list. But let's talk about one of the package card, Ariel, Ethereal Voice, 4 inkable, 3/4 character, Storyborn Hero Princess Whisper, and she's got boost 1, which is obviously the new keyword that we talked about. Once during your turn, whenever you play a song, if there's a card under this character, you may draw a card. And this card also comes in the new rarity Iconic, and she also quests 2. What do you think, KG?
I wish I could have this card from the previous season. She's so much powerful than any other Ariel. It's because each time you sing a song or actually play a song, so you can either choose, but the Ariel just provide you additional cards. It doesn't matter it's the whole new world or Let the Stone Region or Strength of the Rising Fire. Simply powerful. It's because not only just because it has proper stats, but also the boost cost is just 1 ink.
It's very cheap. It's almost like casting Develop Your Brain in another color.
So the Steel Song is back, simply.
For our next Ember card that we're going to talk about for today, we have 3 uninkable The Black Cauldron, which is an item card. It says exert and pay 1 ink, put a character card from your discard under this item face up. And the other one is exert, pay 1. This turn you may play characters from under this item. The Black Cauldron, obviously the new franchise is going to be added from the set and symbol of the movie. To have this item, artwork is beautiful on the enchanted card. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And honestly, the text is quite powerful, right, KG?
Yeah, the card itself is like still uninkable. You might need to consider the limitation of like how to use this card. However, the keyword itself is quite powerful. You can correct your discarded character from your discard pile, then reuse it again with this Black Cauldron.
It's almost doing the boost ability without having the boost ability on this card. It's quite funny.
True. The color combination with the best at the moment is definitely Emerald. So Emerald Amber has a mechanism to draw and discard the card. Still has it, but the Black Cauldron can be additional hand advantageous card. For those pretty much aggressive deck.
This kind of feels like Mufasa, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's obviously not. It's got different mechanics.
It's not. It's a kind of the delayed ability, so you cannot activate each both ability at the same time. So the ones you have to correct first, and then second you have to reveal and play that card again. But actually not revealing, but play that card again from the Cauldron. There might be another system which can put the card under this Black Cauldron. I saw a couple of cards which can make that happen. Especially from Emerald. I saw that.
And I also know cards that can ready chosen item, so you might be able to do some quite naughty thing with this card, to be honest.
Yeah, so item can be a new location when they were joined to Lorcana.
It's quite nice to see the items making a comeback, because I feel like with the Fable rotation, it almost all moved away, but I hope cards like this can bring back the diversity with the cards that we are playing with.
So when the items coming back, meaning the Tamator will be coming back too.
Yes, so shiny.
Yeah,
so shiny.
Yeah, so shiny. So look at the another color perhaps. So we're gonna look at the Amethyst color. Best partner for Tamator was it used to be a popsicle. And now we have another color which can be targeted with him. The card name is Junior Woodchuck Guidebook. And hooray that now we finally have the draw source with the 3 cost. Literally 3 cost.
I mean, I don't know. What do you mean by we finally? This color always had the draw source.
We were waiting friends on the other side has begun.
Yeah, but
and we
this is
friends.
Forever. This is friends.
Yeah. This is friends, but it's not an action, it's an item. Meaning we can use it again and again with Tamator. Meaning Tamator will giving you another 4 cards.
Yeah. Meaning Tamator will be in blue pool once again. He'll be coming back.
Yeah. So it's more like shiny guidebook. I quite like it. It's kind of the balance, and it's not an action, so it's kind of like a new approaches, which you can put this card in the normal deck, but definitely tag with Tamator can be more shiny, I say.
I mean, that gives you more option towards the later game anyway as well. It's almost like, I don't know, I don't want to predict it now because I feel like it is a bit of a hot take, but I almost think it's just gonna be better than second starter, right?
True, true. Yeah.
Having a Tamator, inkable item, and then just having a draw source later on that can keep making you draw. It just feels a little bit better, in my opinion, than just what we are currently running in Blue Pool for that. Who knows?
Unless you're gonna build some fancy Ruby Amethyst or an Amber Amethyst Sync deck. For now, this item could be a better option for the most of the decks.
Oh, I'm so excited! This card looks so good.
True.
I just know that in Lorcana we've always been limited to the draw source. In this card game, more you can draw usually equals win. And it's just the fact that it's cheap, it's inkable, and for you to banish this item to draw 2 cards, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
For our next Amethyst card, we have the 3 uninkable Duckworth, Ghost Butler, 3 strength, 1 willpower, and he's got Rush. Rush has been almost a disappeared keyword after the Fabled, so it's quite nice to see a Rush character making a return. During your turn, when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck face down under one of your characters or
locations with boost. Yeah.
And it quests for 2.
So, yeah, that means locations has a boost too. We lost Madame Memfox. because of the rotation. And I'm not saying that this Dark Horse gonna be like new Madame Mem Fox. There's a lot of the differences in between because this character only has like a 3 strength, not 4, and he's actually uninkable. So there's another limitation to play this card. But instead of that, like he has like another 2 advantages. So the first one is 2 roar. So 2 roar is actually what we wanted for turn 3 drop. So most of the rush characters, they cannot having, like the big roar. So 5 cost also, she can only earn 1 roar despite the cost that you spent. But this character can provide necessary like roar to reach you to win. I think Dark Horse is literally worth to play on turn 3, even there's no character cards on the opponent board. And the second point is Final Act. This ability may be actually quite powerful than any other character cards on turn 3. It's because we already saw like on turn 1 or turn 2 drop cards with the boost. And usually like it will reduce your playing speed. It's because you have to pay the cost for like activate the boost. The Dark Horse is you just add like 3-1 character with rush on the board. Of course, like he has 2 roar and can activate the boost without paying the cost. He's an uncommon card, and I could say like every type of the deck, like whether it's like aggressive deck or the control deck, Dark Horse is still worth to play in the most of the cases, unless there's like a specific strategy to build the deck. So I'm really looking forward to cook the deck with this card.
It's gonna be a pretty expensive uncommon card, that's for sure.
Yeah. If it has enchanted, I'm so sure I will get 4. But for now, like I don't think that he will get like enchanted just by chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Duckworth is a very known character.
Yeah, but like maybe
I
it's
like
a
the
promo
artwork.
card.
I like the artwork. It looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of the 1 cost boost cards, we have Flynn Rider in Emerald.
Spectral Scoundrel.
It's a tongue twister, this one. It's 1 strength, 2 willpower, Storyborn hero Prince Whisper, boost 2. While there's a card under this character, he gets +2 strength and +1 lore. Meaning, if the Duckworth triggered this guy's ability at the same time, he will become 3-2 Quest for 2.
And it's simply powerful.
Yeah, it's like mini Smee.
Yeah, mini Smee, like so like clear text, and also like can wipe the board, can like stasis the board, and most of the time like it's a 1 cost characters are kind of the useless when you draw it or like after turn 5 or 6. In the current game, everyone try to like maximize their like effort, and this card simply gives you an option to play him as like the late game. So like on the early stage, he's definitely gonna like play with cost 1, and after that he's gonna be boost. And the late game he come with the cost 3, like kind of the cost 3, then giving you another option to like strategies. And the point is he's Flynn Rider, so he might gonna have a lot of the shift.
What I quite like is that if you do end up paying a boost cost on a turn that you did have leftover ink, it does avoid Under the Sea as well, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
For just a 1-drop, it's a pretty versatile card, I would say.
Yeah.
Moving on to another Emerald card that we're going to talk about today, which is, I believe this was the first card that we got revealed to for this new set. It's a 5 uninkable Goofy Emerald Champion, and he's a 3 strength, 5 willpower card, and it's a Dreamborn hero, and whenever one of your other Emerald characters is challenged and banished, banish the challenging character. Your other Emerald characters gain ward, and he quests for 2. Protecting your cards by the same color has not been seen in this card game yet.
In other card game like that might exist. This is Emerald Champion, meaning we have other 5 champions from the main franchise. I'm looking forward to check the Mickey Mouse ability. So the Goofy itself is a kind of the solid card. Like he's still uninkable, so you have to think about it. Like how many Goofy you're gonna put into your deck. The first thing is like this like even the score ability is actually like protecting your characters from the opponent challenging, and not only that. Like the second ability, provide cover, actually protecting your character by giving them the ward. So like the Goofy is different types of Emerald Chromicon in another way, And then by like limiting the opponent's challenging, you are able to reach roll 20 easily, or like force them to like dealing with your character just by challenging them.
Emerald basically gained the Aurora card that we had reprinted in the
Right,
Sapphire.
yeah.
It's very much the same mechanic, I would say. 3/5 quest for 2. It's just that there's no shift target, but being able to protect your other cards is the aim. But this card has an additional text that I think is quite powerful as well. The top line is pretty incredible.
Alright, like so we're gonna talk about the next two cards from Ruby color. But first of all, like for Tai and like for sure, in this channel we should talk about this card, the card named Next Stop Olympus.
It's an action card. If you have a character with 5 strength or more in play, you pay 2 less to play this action. Ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. The next time they challenge another character this turn, gain 1 lore. I know a card that's perfect for this, KG.
Yeah, I can picture this. I can picture this clearly, and certainly it's not Hercules, but I can see another deity here.
I think if you cut out the top half of this card and then imagine a shark on top of it, I think that's the card that we're thinking of.
Right, like he's gonna say like a Chihu.
Yeah,
He's gonna bring like his own anchor with like a spiritual one. So this card is a like perfect combination with
Maui half shark.
So the Maui half shark is perfectly fit with that card. You don't have to pay the ink cost. You just play 0 cost, and then you can gain 1 lore because of the shark's ability, and then you ready him again and challenge to some character, then gain 1 lore and put the next stop Olympus back and play that again, ready him and challenge again. Unless like well, there will be a limitation because like the shark itself only have 5 willpower.
And also they need to be exerted as well.
True. But still, yeah. So like some ambitious cards saying like whenever you play action 2 cost or less, exact target character or something. So it's gonna be like it's just a dream. Hopefully, finger crossed.
I would also say though, this does help a lot with clearing off location. So you are able to hit into location once again and again and again with cards like Shark and also Maui Hero Tool if we were playing this in Infinity. Now, if we were able to play this and bring this action back for free cost with Maui Shark, you do have to remember that we also had card called Lilo from Reign of Jafar. And, you know, when you play 3 actions, which is not hard by the way, if you can keep bringing this action back because it's free, Lilo is going to be played free on that turn too to ready that character again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking that's a lot of crazy thing you can do with the Ruby color now. And
you're giving the tons of deck idea now.
Yeah, I have been planning. I have been planning in my head with brewing some crazy thing with this Ruby. I want the Ruby to come back, so yeah.
Back up, like folks, we're gonna like introduce a brand new deck with Shark again, and yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call it Shark again.
Yeah, again and again. Yeah. So like speaking of which, there's like a lot of the Ruby cards focus on the character with 5 strengths or more. I would like to talk about Tinkerbell, but this time also there's other card like catching my eyes. Which is Goliath, and he's just uncommon card, but he's such powerful cards. So he has 5 strengths, 5 willpower, storyborn hero gargoyle. So he's a hero, not the villain. Then he has a 1 lore. He has 2 abilities. One is be careful, all of you. Whenever one of your gargoyle characters challenges another character, gain 1 lore. And another one, like second one, is Stone by Day. If you have 3 or more cards in your hand, this character can't ready. These are actually like you can see like in 2 keywords. I mean, it's not actual keyword, but I can clearly see those like kind of the gargoyles or wyverns have some limitation. If you have 3 or more cards, and that will sweep or freeze your Goliath for a bit.
From what I have seen so far on the TV series, Storm by Day is a pretty cool reference because the gargoyles can't actually move around during the daytime when the sun is out. So that's what they're trying to replicate here with the mechanic, and I think it's quite cool. So apparently you're not in the sun and you're in nighttime if you have less than 3 cards in your hand. Which, yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I like this mechanic.
Yeah, so this mechanic actually, newly introduced, and also like other thing like the implying is like Ruby would be focused on challenging, not just like gaining lore by quest, but challenging. This is another case like you can gain the lore by challenging. Like we had that on Steel color or like Steel Ruby color before. And then Ruby has a little bit, but like it's not that powerful as much as this card. Like usually, it's a kind of the common card or uncommon card, which is really good on Super Shield or the Limited Shield. But Grias has the potential to put himself into the core construction or Infinity.
Yeah, I quite like how uncommon cards and common cards that we have seen so far and talked about today looks quite powerful. Obviously the power creep has definitely happened, and it is related to this as well, but each of the card does look quite powerful itself, which is a great news for us because that means that it's going to make a lot of changes to what we are playing with currently. So the meta will shift quite a bit, which is exciting.
Alright, so we're going to talk about the Sapphire Curse. The first one would be Might Solve a Mystery for inkable action song card. When you play this card, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you may reveal up to 1 character card and up to 1 item card and put them into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. As I can see, it's an uncommon card, of course, so like it's not too powerful. This has the potential. You can add like 2 cards into your hand. Then,
I like it.
Yeah, as Tai is shouting, it's because like we have Tamatoa still.
Yeah, Tamatoa, Oswald, Scourge. They didn't go anywhere.
So like if you have the Junior Woodchuck guidebook in your deck, then has the Tamator, and it will automatically like kind of the promising additional 4 drawers altogether. So Might Solver Mystery is not too powerful. As I say, like it's not too powerful, it's because like it's turn 4. Usually it's turn 4 or turn 3 if you have the singer. But like most likely, if you love to maximize unlike Tamato's potential, the color will be Amethyst and Sapphire, so it could be like a turn 3 for now. Then like this card just providing the card. So in the meantime, your opponent can deliver a lot of the characters on the field, so you have to deal with them too. And that's why I said it is not too powerful. But definitely the hand advantages makes you feel really good.
The fact that it's song as well. We always have to remember action song in this card game because it cheats out the cost and it makes you gain the tempo immediately. So it's wonderful. It's a wonderful card. And there's a lot of future possible with this card because it's a possible 2 draw, which is very, very good.
And about wonderful card, there's another card. It already said dream come true. So I'd like to talk about this card as one of the most powerful card in this set. Is Cinderella. She is 4 uninkable cost, 2 strength, 3 willpower, and just 1 lore. But her ability, whatever you wish for, is outstanding. Simply outstanding. Yeah, let me tell you about it. So at the end of your turn, if you play the princess character this turn, you may put your card from your hand into your Inkwell, then face down to draw a card. So Cinderella herself is princess. So when you play Cinderella, then you can automatically have a chance to put your 1 card from your hand to the Inkwell. It's not a limited ability. At the end of your turn, each turn, you may have a chance to play a princess character card, then giving you additional draw, additional ink, all the time. Overpowered, I say, like play first Cinderella, second time you play another Cinderella, and it triggers ability twice, and you play another Cinderella, and giving you like another 3 cards, and also 3 inks.
And also, it's from your hand into your Inkwell face down as well. So, meaning that it doesn't have to be inkable in this case.
Right. True. It doesn't have to be like an inkable, perhaps. You may put a card. So it's similar like which one? Like Tipo, right? Yeah.
I guess that's why it's ready ink, because it doesn't matter.
Paul and the Grammar Tower and the Bell put all together became uninkable, but like literally unlimited infinity possibility with her. I can clearly see the Ruby Sapphire will be back, Amethyst Sapphire will be chasing it, and every single other character like decks, like aggressive decks, are going to targeting this Cinderella for sure.
I am going to get 4 copies of this card for sure.
Right, yeah.
Yep. I like the artwork. It looks really pretty, and then it suits the film. Symbols all around the artwork, and then it captures like the whole movie and herself really well. I really like this artwork. This is a really good, cool artwork. I like it. Very excited for this card. Moving on to the last color, Steel. We're only going to be talking about 2 cards from each color for today. We're going to be doing a big one and the next video. So for our Steel color, we have the 5 uninkable Inkwell, Persistent Investigator, 5 strength 4 willpower, Floodborn, Ally Detective, and it's a shift 3 card. So we haven't talked about shift cards so far, so we're going to be talking about him this time. And it quests for 2. It's a rare card. During your turn, whenever one of your detective character banishes another character in a challenge, draw a card.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. It reminds me some, Robin Hood, but in a different shape. Yeah, and with more strength. And he is uninkable. This card is uninkable, so there's like clearly like there's differences in between.
It's slight limitation, I guess.
And also like the keyword like referring detectives and those like detective characters. Like we are going to talk about the like storyline in another video perhaps, but the detective character is one of the key feature in this storyline.
I quite like for that aspect, we got heaps of cards from the DuckTales as well. So we have all the Huey, Louie, Dewey, and also Webby, and all those cards. Because they go on such an adventure and then become like a little detective themselves. It's kind of cool to have those characters more featured to fit the theme. I believe Nick Wilde has a 1-drop from Sail the Azure at Sea. So, shift 3, 5, 4, quest for 2, and then drawing a card every time banished. It's something that we have to respect now, which is quite cool. Which is quite cool.
Yeah, Sapphire Steel color, and we can expect like more combination. So since it's like a Sapphire Steel items, and we're gonna talk about another item card. The name is the Robot Queen. It's 1 inkable cost. When you play this item, it doesn't do anything, but this has like the ability called Major Malfunction. Whenever you play a character, you may pay 1 ink and banish this item to deal 2 damage to chosen character. So whenever means like after you play this item, and also whenever you play the character card, then it will automatically trigger and you may pay 1 ink. So it's may. You really don't have to. But like sometimes when it's needed, you just activate this Robot Queen to deal 2 damage. So it's a different type of the fire's cannon. And then you have to pay that cost like twice. So like the 1 for this item itself, 1 for activate the ability. So it's a bit costly than Fire's Cannon, but we can actually quite see a lot, and it's because it can be tagged with Tamator.
I think items are coming back from what we have seen so far, and yeah, maybe cards that can banish opponents' items to gain your advantage could be seen play as well. Maybe cards like Wreck-It Ralph Hammerhands from Azure at Sea, Benja, who's got reprinted once again, and also Pete in the Emerald color, who is a 1-drop. We might be able to see some cards that we just haven't seen.
Another card you might forgot. Yeah, another card you might forgot, and it's already in the scene is Clarabelle.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Which is really cool. Cool. It looks like we might be getting more diversity in the meta. Obviously, because with Fabled, it was the shortest amount of cards that we have seen so far in being in the rotation, and now with this addition, hope we are gonna be seeing some spicy lists as well as also diversity with like people playing a couple tech cards that is different to kid out to what matchup that they don't like or they're not really favored into. It would be really cool to see. Okay, so today KG and I have picked up cards from Whispers in the Well. We talked 2 cards that we thought it was quite cool and possibly see some plays, hopefully, in the new meta. And we're going to be doing another big video on more cards that we're going to be talking more in depth for and predicting some possible new archetypes and also decks. So don't forget to like and subscribe for those videos in the future.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're gonna talk about the new features, new mechanisms, and more like detail about the cards and storyline in the set 10 Whisper in the Well. And I'm quite happy to see the more archetypes in the core constructed. It's so exciting to see the new features. And of course, I'd love to talk about that again.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay ready till next time. Bye.